From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Noah Syndergaard starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Striding in, Manuel Margot. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for San Diego, center fielder, Manuel Margot.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce is calling for it. He's got it one away. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Here's Brandon Phillips. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Syndergaard has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. The 3-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reyes ranging up the middle, and the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Eric Hosmer.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count. The 3-1. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 4.
Here's Will Myers, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Now Myers, a drive. This is to deep left field. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Will Myers. 38th home run of the season for him, as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
So coming to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Renfroe playing here in his age 26 season. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And Lagares will look this one in, and that ends the inning. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Home half of the first now from Citi Field. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Dinelson Lamet gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
At the plate, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Drilled down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Another full count pitch on its way. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, no doubt. One guy that's been struggling a bit is Todd Frazier. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's the guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
Here's Juan Lagares. He was hitless in the shutout last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer, but it's foul. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
1 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. There to take it is Headley on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
In now, Yoenis Cespedes. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Grounded up the first baseline. Backhanded. On with it, the first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Set to get his day started, Chase Headley, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it, Lagares, and there's 1 away.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Digging in now for San Diego, Austin Hedges. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball called for strike two.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Fouled away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
One out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis as he drives a liner to right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Padres 2 and the Mets nothing. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Todd Frazier. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball one. The 1-0. Misses, ball two. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Here now the 2-2. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Drilled to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on day. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Next for the Mets, Jay Bruce, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Myers looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Here's Adrian now.
First baseman, Adrian.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Gonzalez stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
One out, nobody on. That one's in there. 3-1. Fastball in there. 3-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Renfroe has it in his tracks. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. Now Gonzalez is around second, on his way to third. The relay throw, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses, use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
So striding in as Dribble Cabrera, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. And that one just missed outside. Gonzalez takes his lead at third with one away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. And that's the second out.
Batting eighth, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's the Padres 2 and the Mets 1. Welcome back to daytime baseball on the show from Citi Field. Thanks for joining us. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Dinelson Lamet. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. This is skied into short left center. Cespedes comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So 1 away in the inning now, and before we get too much further, let's take a look at where the Mets find themselves in the race for the National League East. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Phillips. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres. They lead it 2-1. So here's the Mets pitcher, Noah Syndergaard, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Syndergaard.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Galvis comes up with it. And there's one down now.
The shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. First pitch on its way. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2. Pitch is popped up. And Headley will look this one in for route number 2.
Center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Ready for another chance. Juan Lagares. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 to Juan Lagares. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Heading after it is Margot. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 2-1. Digging in to try it again. Eric Hosmer. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
In now, Will Myers. And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, and the Padres have made it a 4-1 game.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. High pop-up. Reyes waits on it. One down. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chase Headley. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Austin Hedges.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-1 Friars. So striding forward now, Yoenis Cespedes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he lays off there 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Little chopper back to the mound. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Third baseman number 21, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder number 19, Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Phillips is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet.
The pitcher, number 64, Dinelson Lamet.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cabrera. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Center fielder, number 7, Manuel Margot.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Manuel Margot. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And gone up into the second deck. Manuel Margot leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he was over in the series before that blast, so that's just about as welcome a sight as he could hope for. He got a pitch to his liking and took out a lot of frustration with that swing.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Brandon Phillips.
Brandon Phillips.
As he'll take a look at his sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. Here's a high pop-up. Gonzalez is under it near the mound, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Cabrera's up with it. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the Big Apple. It's the Padres 5 and the Mets 1. Striding in once again, Adrian Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-1 the count. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Asdrubal.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set. Here it comes. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Behind 0-2 now. Gonzalez aboard here at first with nobody out. Missed with a slider.
1-2. Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, When you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Lays off 2-2 now.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. Galvis on to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Rafael Montero will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Will Myers will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Ready for another shot now. Hunter Renfroe. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. On the ground to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Here's Chase Headley. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, he's 0 for 4. The 0-1 delivery. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Hedges.
Digging in and looking for more, Austin Hedges. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Not close. It's 2-0. Two and one.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Fouled away. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Darno has it, and that ends the inning. One left for San Diego. They're up 5-1. Brandon Nimmo is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Nimmo.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 54, Colton Brewer.
Swinging a soft liner that gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Popped high in the air. Phillips is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Margot's under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Nimmo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Mets leave 1. They're down here 5-1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 38, Anthony Warzak.
Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis, 0-for-2 on his line thus far.
Freddie Galvis.
First pitch on its way. Soft liner towards short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Michael Geddes will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Bruce will come over for a look, but this will wind up back in the crowd, a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Manuel Margot.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
In now, Brandon Phillips, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Padres leave one. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Diego, number 61, Everbrey Ramos.
Riding in once again, Todd Frazier. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jay Bruce. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. Myers arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting number 23, first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's Adrian now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Mets strand one. They're down 5-1. Digging in to try it again, Eric Hosmer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Will Myers. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's 1 for 2. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Fly ball out toward left center field. Cespedes on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
How about it? Right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Digging in now for San Diego, Hunter Renfroe. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They're up 5-1. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Colin Ray is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Got him. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Wilmer Flores will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And that one stayed up a little high. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 8 home runs and 28 RBIs. The 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Galvis is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First offering on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Padres 5 and the Mets 1. Hansel Robles enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in once again, Chase Headley will swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Hedges.
Ready once again, Austin Hedges. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, one man out. He'll try again, 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Freddie Galvis hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Smoke toward the hole. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Alex Dickerson will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Galvis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Right to Cabrera. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres, number 34, Craig Gammon.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. A little tapper. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Next up for New York, Yoenis Cespedes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
Third baseman number 21, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now here's the pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. The 2-0 on the way. Is taken, ball 3.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dinelson Lamet earns his 8th victory of the season as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres. 5 runs, 10 hits.